What's going on, everybody? This is Baqi here once again. Hold on, don't worry, you'll be on.
I'm not gonna be on that camera. I'm Gucci on that.
This is Baqi, for the Baqi Rant show. It's been almost a week now since my last video. My last video was after Game 3. I've been, quite busy, work, stuff like that, so I haven't been able to record. But I'm back here recording. I'm at work. A couple of my co-workers, man. We're gonna try to get this show in. I got a couple minutes in, so we're gonna try to get it done. Couple topics we got going on today. The Warriors are the champs now, man. How do people feel about it? You got some people don't like it. You got some people that say, hey, order has been restored to the NBA. Of course, Draymond Green, LeBron going at it in the media already. Draymond Green with the quickie shirt. Draymond Green talking about, LeBron and the super team. LeBron after, Game 5 saying he's never been on a super team. I don't know how in the hell he claims that bullshit, but okay. We're gonna try to debate about that. Also, another debate. It's official. Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather. August 26th in Las Vegas, the T-Mobile Arena. How do people feel about that? Who thinks Conor McGregor is finna win? I want to hear any individual that thinks this man is gonna win.
You got one over here in the running section.
That's my boy Leeski in the back as always. My boy Eastside here, he believes that Conor McGregor is gonna win. I just want to hear his facts and reasoning behind why Conor McGregor is gonna win. I just want to hear why he thinks. I got my boy Day Trail over here. Saying he had to debate about LeBron and things of that nature. A respected basketball mind. He know the game, so I respect people's opinions like that. They actually are informed. Boy Leeski, he in the back handling business. So, we gonna get his opinion on the finals and get his opinion on Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor as well. But first topic we gonna get into: Warriors Cavs. Warriors win in 5 games. I'm not gonna lie, I'm stunned by that. Not stunned at the fact that the Warriors won, because I picked the Warriors to win 7 games. But like I said, I picked them to win in 7 games. I thought it was gonna be a knockdown, drag-out battle, knockdown, drag-out fight. Be honest, Game 3 was kind of really the only knockdown, drag-out fight in that series. Like, Game 3 was kind of the only game that was like, it can teeter either way. Game 1, blowout. Golden State kicked their ass. This boy Alex in here as always.
So where do you see? What's your predictions for the next few years, bro? Next
Hey,
year.
look.
What do you already see? Do you see
he already asking these questions. This is a good question though. I like that. It's the golden era, man. Like, unless now do I think we're gonna see Cavs Warriors 4 next year? Yeah, I think that's gonna happen. Because the Cavaliers are still the class of the Eastern Conference. So outside of Boston making like a major move, I don't see anyone in the East dethroning the Cavaliers unless Boston makes a major move. So now Boston does have the ammunition to make a major move, but outside of that, I think the Cavs and Warriors will be in the finals again next year. The real big question for the Cavs is, are they going to trade Kevin Love for Paul George?
Kevin Love out of there. He's not going for Paul George.
I personally think, my boy Day Trail just said, you probably heard him, Kevin Love's up out of here. I've been of the belief that Kevin Love was the fuck out of there by the end of this season, no matter what happened. Like, I think the only way that he was going to stay was if they won the chip.
I don't think he was going to stay if they won. No, I think they was going to break that up regardless. Because it's not... I think LeBron like him as a player, but I think, and that's one thing I always have an opinion on. The reason people always say LeBron, he gets carried to a championship is just because his style of play, right? Mm-hmm. So LeBron needs somebody that's more, consistent. It's not like Kyrie, even though everybody say he chucks shots, but that's that Mamba stuff that people talk about. But Kyrie's, he's consistent. Yeah. So, and he needs somebody that's not only consistent offensively, but defensively, too. Because when you getting switched when you get switched off of your man and you get put on fucking Curry or you get put on KD, it's KD or Curry got 3 or 2 points already. Or they drawing a foul. Or they help a defense. And one thing you can't do on that one thing you can't do against that Golden State Warrior team is double team. So LeBron can't go help him get fucking cooked by Curry. LeBron gotta go, stick KD. And Curry gonna cook him a love.
Yeah. Now, I'm glad somebody with a basketball mind brought that up. Because I'm gonna be 100. A lot of people was on Curry ass last year. Like, he was, trash all of a sudden. Like, he was trash. Like, motherfuckers was giving Tristan Thompson kudos for D'ing him up. Like, Steph Curry wasn't injured before that. Now, obviously, them losing in 7 games is still no excuse. And what I respect about Steph Curry, he didn't make no excuses. Like, look, man, we fucking lost. Fuck. It is what it is. But everybody knew he wasn't 100% and he wasn't healthy. This year in the finals, he's 100% he healthy. Tristan Thompson switch on him. Tristan Thompson getting cooked. Kevin Love switch on him. He getting cooked. That's the Steph Curry that everybody knows. That's the 2-time MVP. Ain't no injured knee where some damn big man can hold Steph Curry. So, that was like that.
I don't like how people people use Steph Curry injury last year as a crutch. Because in all honesty, people always go with Jordan played with the fucking flu.
Sure.
Well, Steph Curry couldn't, because if Steph Curry cooked fucking Houston ass with an injured knee, and his primary, because Klay Thompson takes all his man.
Now,
but I can't use that as an excuse. You come to ball, you gonna ball.
Yeah, that's why.
If he was legit injured, he couldn't play.
That's why. Like I said, I respect Steph Curry because he didn't make no excuses. He like, look, we lost. It is what it is. Injury or no injury, it don't matter. We lost. So I respect him enough for not letting that shit be an excuse. But if you know basketball, you watched last year's finals and then you watched this year's finals, you knew what time it was. Like,
I can't. Okay, so like.
No, but this is how I'm saying
that them two finals are two.
Right, they're two different. They're two different finals.
So you can't compare. I'm sorry, you can't compare. Like when people say, "Oh, this was a rubber match," I don't believe them because that's not a rubber match. A rubber match is the same team going against the same team.
Sure.
These two teams was even on the Cavs side. These two teams were completely different. Like you can go on it. You can go on even on LeBron's side. Reason why LeBron is he was gonna be dominant regardless, just like this one. But the reason why LeBron was so dominant, fucking Harrison Barnes. He had to guard Harrison Barnes the whole entire series. And if Draymond got hot, he guarded Draymond.
Which I agree. We're gonna get to that point. I'm gonna get back to what you just said because what you said is what I've been saying the last 2 years. But it is what it is. Like my only argument against what my boy Detrell is saying is basically like just watching. I understand where he's coming from. Same teams match up. That's a real rivalry, so you can't really compare the finals. The only reason I'm talking about possessions. Like when 3 years ago in 2015, when they switched Tristan Thompson on him, he got cooked. Right? He was 100% healthy. Right? Last year when he was not 100% healthy, he couldn't get past big man. So Tristan Thompson got kudos for that. I'm not taking anything away from Tristan Thompson because he played amazing defense, and I'm not using it as an excuse either. And neither is Steph Curry. But this year it's still he got different. Cooked.
But no, like I'm sorry because it's not Curry. The reason Curry not only was the injury, I believe the reason Curry was he had no heart, bro. Like in all honesty,
I would say
he had in a moment of. Who had heart in that game 7? Who had it? Who had it on that whole entire team?
I would look.
Who had it?
I won't say that they didn't have heart. I say they didn't play well.
You can see it, bro. You can see not playing well because the Cavs, the defense is the same regardless, bro. I don't care with anybody. That defense is going to be the same, bro. He didn't have it. Draymond had it, and that's why I respect Draymond more than anybody on that Warriors team other than KD. Because KD showed himself. Even though KD, he can do whatever you want because you can't double king KD. You can't trap him because KD, you can't leave any Warrior open. But Draymond had heart. On Game 7, the man balled.
No, look. Now, do I agree that Klay and Steph did not show up in Game 7? I totally agree with that. Neither one of them showed up. like I said, I'm not using Steph Curry's injury as an excuse. Neither one of them showed up in Game 7. They did. That's just fact. But I look at this year, Steph Curry did kind of redeem himself because he played better in this year's finals. I mean, the man averaged 28, 9, and 9 in this year's finals.
That's not. I don't.
But
it's still redemption. That's like saying. It's like saying I went to Floyd versus Mayweather, and Floyd versus Conor. Conor win the second one. I mean, Conor win the first one. Floyd beat Conor on the second one. But the only reason Floyd beat Conor on the second one because he took steroids. And the steroids in this Golden State Warriors thing is Kevin fucking Durant.
True.
You ain't got it. Steph Curry ain't got it. If Steph Curry would have lost these finals, none of that blame would have went on him. None of it, not one. Everything.
I wouldn't say that.
Everything would have went on KD.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that because Steph would have got a lot of.
Steph would have been like, okay, the Splash Brothers ain't do what they supposed to do. That's it.
But
no, went on strictly KD. They would have said
people would
KD couldn't
got
win on a team that got 73-9.
People would have got on Steph Curry because Steph Curry's never won an MVP in the final. So they would have got him. They would have said this is three. They said 3 years in a row that he ain't get it.
Because he's not an alpha. When it comes to who gonna like, and this is when I have no problem. I like Steph Curry, but I like in the situation of in this it's like saying Steph Curry redeemed himself. Yeah, he balled. But of course you can. That's the same thing. It's tailored. What the way KD did is tailored for them. Only reason he's not gonna ball if he's just chucking stuff. What KD does himself is different. The way nobody's gonna figure out. Only person who figured out how to defend that team is Pop. That's it.
But
because Pop did it.
Here's the thing.
But it's different than it's different. The way that you know when they lost that when they lost that 3-1 lead, they caught us something defensively. Like if we get Steph Curry off, I mean if Steph Curry can't get his shot, guess what? Nobody getting their shot.
True. Which goes to my biggest point of why last year after they lost, the first thing I said was they need to sign Kevin Durant. And the reason why I personally said they need to sign Kevin Durant was for the LeBron effect. I watched the last two finals. LeBron was guarding Harrison Barnes, like my boy Daytrail just said. Harrison Barnes is a solid player. He was a very good player for the Golden State Warriors. I'm not going to, crap on his contributions to that first championship because Harrison Barnes played his ass off. He played to capability. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to disrespect. He earned that bread that he got from Dallas. He earned that bread because he played his ass off. You know what I'm saying? He played his ass off. That's my boy, OJ, in the building. But Harrison Barnes played his ass off. But the thing about it is Harrison Barnes was limited offensively, which allowed the Cavaliers to put LeBron on him. So LeBron could help out on him when it came to Steph, when it came to Clay, when it came to Draymond, and things of that nature.
You got an iPhone? Damn it.
Now, this year, he couldn't help out because he had Kevin Durant on. So there's no way in hell you're leaving Kevin Durant, which freed up everybody else.
That goes back to my bad for.
No, go ahead, brother.
That goes back to my point. Like, if anybody expected Cleveland to win this, I troll people. I say, "Oh yeah, Cleveland gonna win." Yo, am I right, man? I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb.
And that goes to my boy Daytrail. Like I said before the show started, someone who actually knows basketball. He knew that they were not winning. As soon as Kevin Durant signed,
somebody that know basketball.
We right here. Look at OJ. This guy.
Kevin Durant is soft. That's all I gotta say.
This is a Cavs hater right here.
I rock with KD.
Man, look.
Soft,
don't listen up. Don't listen to.
History.
Don't listen.
That is.
I hate KD.
That is.
Don't listen to any of these mobs.
No, mind you, that is.
Especially don't listen to this mob right here because he say Conor McGregor gonna beat Floyd, so something's wrong with him.
I know. I'm down on it. No, I ain't gonna talk on that.
He's tweaked on that shit. But overall, if you knew basketball, honestly, to wrap this part of the show up, if you knew basketball, you knew Golden State was gonna win.
For
You
sure.
knew Golden State was gonna win because they had too many weapons, and they had the one weapon to expose the weakness in the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cleveland Cavaliers defense has always been trash, but it was covered up by LeBron James' greatness. That covered up a lot of their, limitations defensively. Like Kyrie Irving's not a great defender. Everyone knows that. I'm not sitting up here saying Steph Curry is, because Steph Curry's trash defensively too.
That's why
Both of them are trash defensively.
That's why Klay Thompson, I kid you not, that's why Klay Thompson was one of the X factors in this series, Joe.
Which
in
I
all
agree.
honesty, and that's one thing I give, that's why I rock with Klay Thompson. Because the people who Klay Thompson defended, they didn't shoot positive.
Yeah.
And that's
which
why
I agree. The two biggest X factors for Golden State winning was, to me, KD being all world and Klay Thompson and playing his two ways on the floor. He was shooting well. Outside of game one, Klay Thompson shot well from three ball like normal. He looked like Klay Thompson. And he defended damn near the whole fucking Cleveland Cavaliers. Like, you seen him against LeBron on time to time. You seen him on Kyrie Irving mostly. You seen him guard Kevin Love.
Game two, anybody, I think
you seen him
out of all the people Klay Thompson guarded, only one person made a shot in game two.
I hope Klay Thompson peace out on that ass.
Nah, Klay Thompson. If Klay Thompson's smart, he wouldn't. If the Kings was offering like that man like $200 million or something, get the hell out of there, Klay. But if Klay was smart, and he would make his legacy look better than what it already is.
Which brings me to the flaws of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
You gotta have that
This is where we're gonna get to the flaws of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Outside of them defensively being liabilities, the biggest problem that I see with the Cleveland Cavaliers
are role players.
What are them?
which that I agree, but here's the biggest reason why. The Cleveland Cavaliers have too many one-dimensional players.
For sure.
They have too many guys who only do one thing well.
That's what role players do.
Like J.R. Smith is just a damn shooter. Like if J.R. This is my thing with J.R. Smith. He's inconsistent.
Okay.
If he's shooting that three ball, he's gonna defend. He's gonna go to the basket. He's gonna rebound. He's gonna look like the truth. But if J.R. broke, if that three ball ain't falling, you'll be looking for a missing persons report for J.R. J.R. ain't gonna do shit else on the court.
I completely agree with you.
And that's a huge problem.
I completely agree with you on the J.R. thing.
But
I believe what's the Cavs' problem is I believe which is, it's the LeBron effect. So LeBron is more like Magic than he is Jordan.
Definitely.
So LeBron needed, and that's why they went after Kyle Korver. That's why they went after these dudes, because LeBron needed shooters around him. Now, I believe picking up some of those shooters wasn't the smartest decision ever, because you pick up Kyle Korver was the person who's not going to defend. You pick up fucking
Darren Williams, who
who
gave you shit.
I think he
nothing.
scored 6 points.
He gave you nothing, and he scored 6 points in the last damn game.
And you can't, and this one thing I can't blame Bron on. And
I
don't blame Bron on that.
No. Here's what I blame Bron for, because I don't put all 100% on Bron, because at the end of the day, the Cavs GM and upper management approved all of these moves. So this is how I look at it. I'm not one of those people that's just gonna sit up here and be like, it's all Bron's fault. I say it's 50-50. 50% of that.
50. I'm saying, I believe LeBron said, hey, it'd be cool. Like they said, these are the people who contract is up free agents, who you want to go for. These are what the trades you can make. No, I believe Bron said, you know what, I can probably use him. Never. I believe it's strictly the people who didn't show up.
But see,
I can't.
But see, the thing what I disagree with you on, Daytrell, is this though. Bron asked for Kyle Korver. He specifically asked for Kyle Korver.
Okay, cool. That's not bad.
He asked for Darren Williams.
Just like Draymond asked for KD. But if KD show up, is we blaming that on Draymond, or are we blaming that on KD?
But see, the thing about it is, there's a little bit of a difference, because
ain't nobody to blame. They just got beat by a good ass team, bro.
Which is true.
That's
true.
It
But
wasn't no team in the league that was gonna beat them.
true.
But hold on, whole time, Kawhi got injured. We don't know.
But
Kawhi got injured,
we not finna go into that. We're gonna do
Kawhi
that in
got
another
injured.
show.
Fuck
Lamarcus-
Zaza.
But
Marcus Aldridge too.
LaMarcus Aldridge trash.
They
But
weren't gonna get
right,
LaMarcus Aldridge
but-
is the definition of I need another guy to be the star, and I'll help
Yeah.
him.
Marcus Aldridge.
But see, the
dumbass
thing,
just stand for it.
you know, the main reason why LeBron James gets a lot of flack, honestly, for the moves of the Cavaliers is because he's LeBron James.
But
And it's not in hindsight 2020, it's not all on him because there is a GM there is a president, there is an owner that can veto what he wants.
Oh my bad, bro. Hey, leave this. Go ahead, you can keep talking.
But
You gotta-
the
yeah,
biggest
sorry.
problem is
Can I see it?
the biggest issue I see with the Cleveland Cavaliers is the GM, the owner, the president, everybody is so touchy and don't want to piss LeBron off because they don't want LeBron to leave, that they're willing to give him what he wants. So at the end of the day, LeBron ends up being the de facto GM, the de facto head coach, the de facto president, the de facto owner, which is a negative for him because if moves that the Cavaliers make don't pan out, then it falls back on him. Because, you know, there's nobody in Cavs management that's going to tell LeBron no. No one tells him no. Everybody's a damn yes man to LeBron in Cleveland. So at the end of the day, that's why LeBron gets a lot of the negative press when things happen. Because there's nobody in upper management for Cleveland that says, okay, LeBron, yeah, no, I don't think we should go this route. I think we might can go that route. But
Who, in all honesty, who could have got though?
But
Do you have to
but
look-
I understand what Daytrail's saying. Who could they have gotten? I'm just saying, speaking on the part of why LeBron gets a lot of flack because of it. I say because, and I repeat what I just said. Like, I believe that because he's LeBron James and no one in Cleveland upper management wants to say no to the man because they're so scared that the man's gonna walk. He's gonna walk. He gets a lot of flack for whatever moves that they make. So people look at it like, man, okay, LeBron is going, you know, he's going to get whatever he wants because we don't want to, you know, piss off the king. It's not a good look. It's not a good look for LeBron because it makes it look like, man, when the Cavaliers as an organization, not LeBron, but if the Cavs as an organization make a bad move, when the crap rolls downhill, it rolls down on LeBron. They're not going to look at Dan Gilbert. They're not going to look at, you know, the GM and the president. They're going to look at LeBron. That's the only negative about him being the king in Cleveland. But I will say this. It was an exciting NBA Finals. Both teams played well. Congratulations to the Cleveland Cavaliers for making it to the finals and giving their hard-earned effort. Congratulations to the Golden State Warriors for winning the title. KD on winning his first chip. A lot of those young rookies and young guys that felt the heartache of losing last year and won their first championship. Shout out to Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Iguodala.
JaVale McGee.
The two-time second MVP and one-time champion.
Sean Livingston on winning their second ring. Congrats to the Golden State Warriors as an organization
David West,
because they
finally.
handle business.
David West ring chase
So-
finally paid off.
So on to next season, as we should say.
So what next season? What's the moves that people got to make?
Now,
Let's go
move-
back to
Alright,
to
so the
contenders
move.
though. So we all know that we all in the
San
West.
Antonio.
We wanna see Westbrook contend. What they got to do?
okay,
Just-
Get Blake
okay.
Griffin.
So Russell Westbrook, what he has to do to contend? Number one, Oklahoma City. Honestly,
Blake Griffin.
it's not even just what moves they need to make. The organization needs to be better
Lead test.
because
I don't.
OKC's ownership and management in their organization are on the clock. Because let's be real, they have failed Russell Westbrook. They let KD walk out the door. They let James Harden walk out the door. Over $4 million damn dollars. Like a lot of go back and go read the stories of years ago. They could have paid James Harden an extra $4 million to keep him. They didn't want to pay him because of the luxury tax. Mind you, Dan Gilbert and the damn Golden State Warriors going to the luxury tax every damn year, and they're winning chips out here.
Anybody got a question for you, bro?
What's the question, bro?
What's the future of free agency? Who do you got going where?
Paul George will be a Pacer next year.
For sure.
We're gonna see what moves the Boston Celtics make. They're the only team to me in the Eastern Conference that can contend with the Cleveland Cavaliers if they make the correct moves. Outside of that, I see Cleveland, Golden State 4.
With Melo, don't forget to add Melo in that mix.
A lot of people say Melo. A lot of people say Melo. I don't see Melo.
Even if no, of course, on a strictly entertainment tip, Joe, I see that happen.
I don't see Melo, and here's why. Here's why I don't see Melo.
I don't see Melo either.
I don't see Melo, and here's why I don't see Melo. Number one,
Melo need to be the
as sorry as the New York Knicks is, and I mean they're sorry. Kevin Love is injury prone, and the last thing that Phil Jackson needs is to trade Carmelo Anthony. Even though he's trying to get rid of him, let's be real, he's trying to get rid of him.
In all honesty,
if he could walk Melo to the airport, he could walk Melo.
Who get paid more, Melo or K-Love?
They kind of getting paid equally.
I'm sorry, I will even if I would take K-Love. Reason being, it's a bargaining chip for anything else. It's a bargaining chip for Boston in this fucking picks. It's a bargaining chip for any other team in our West. I think that's what Phil. That'd be the smartest thing Phil could do. Because on a negotiating tip, one, you can say the potential free agents the year after that. Yo, I got K Love and Chris Tapps.
But see,
you can say to fucking Boston, yo, give me K Love for the pick after this one.
But see, here's the thing.
And then they build around.
Here's the thing. Everything that you're saying, they trail is a great move, and that will be a smart GM move. But Phil Jackson ain't smart. Mm-hmm. Phil Jackson don't want to be there. He's just collecting a fucking check. He does not want to be. The man said that he didn't want to be GM of the Knicks, and they forced the shit on him. And now he's collecting $20 million. He's the highest paid GM, and he's been trashed ever since he had a job. Okay, he's been trashed ever since he had a job. Because he don't want to do those moves. They're obvious moves. I mean, this is the same man that traded Damon Shepard and J.R. Smith for two trade exceptions. What the fuck is a trade exception? Haven't even used it. Okay? He traded Damon Shepard and J.R. Smith for cash and trade exception. Okay? He traded Tyson Chandler to get rid of Raymond Felton. He does moves that are fucking ridiculous.
And a triangle.
So, the Melo to Cleveland move is not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
I know. I believe
it's not gonna happen.
I believe. Look, one or two things. Look, I'm sorry. I would want this Melo with Bron thing gonna happen. But I am not. If that don't happen, I can't.
There's only one move that Cleveland can make, and this is what I say. There's only one move Cleveland can make. They have to get Paul George. Paul George is younger. Paul George is willing to play defense, and Paul George.
This is why I say that Melo is better. You get Paul George for K Love, right? Paul George is stuck in Cleveland, and guess what? Fucking Bron and Kyrie might not stay. Bron already.
True.
I'm thinking either Bron.
I agree.
I'm thinking Bron either leaving to make that big ass, his homies with his draft class, to make that team. I think Bron gonna retire early.
But see, the thing about it is, if we looking at strictly chips, the problem is, the only problem I have with Carmelo Anthony is he's the same type of player that the Cleveland Cavaliers already have. A one-dimensional basketball player. All he does is score.
Okay, but mind you, that's a better situation than K Love. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not saying that it's not a better situation.
KD not gonna
but,
bitch.
Yeah. I'm out. All right, y'all. Great debate. We finished it up. Deuces.